Today, I would like to delve into the profound and deeply personal reflections of Dr. Viktor Frankl, as captured in his seminal work, Man's Search for Meaning. This book isn't just a chronicle of Frankl's harrowing experiences in Nazi concentration camps. It's a study of the human spirit's resilience and our quest for purpose. Dr. Frankl, a neurologist and psychiatrist, presents us with a compelling account that blends his personal narrative with his professional insights into human nature. He observed that even in the most inhumane conditions, where death was a constant companion, there were individuals who clung to hope, purpose, and meaning. He writes, "Those who have a swine to live can bear with almost any mal." This potent statement resonates deeply, suggesting that meaning isn't merely a luxury, but a fundamental human need. In the direst situations, it can even be a matter of life and death. Frankl introduces us to the concept of logotherapy, which shifts the focus from Freud's will to pleasure and Adler's will to power to a will to meaning. He postulates that our primary drive as humans isn't pleasure or power, but the desire to find purpose in life. One might ask, how can one find meaning in suffering? Frankl's experiences and observations in the concentration camps provide a profound answer. He noticed that those who found purpose in their suffering, who saw beyond their immediate circumstances, were more resilient and more likely to survive. Frankl recalls the moment when he contemplated escaping the camp to meet up with his wife, but then visualized himself talking to an audience after the war, explaining the psychological reactions of the camp inmates. This vision gave him purpose and fortified him against despair. It reminds us that often our perspective on our circumstances can be our most potent ally or our most crippling enemy. But what about when suffering seems unavoidable and overwhelming? Frankl gives us insight into this too. He writes, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." This isn't a call to passive acceptance, but a recognition that we always retain the power to choose our attitude and our response. One of the most poignant lessons from man's search for meaning is the idea that meaning is not a one-size-fits-all proposition. It's deeply individual and can change from moment to moment. As Frankl states, everyone has his own specific vocation or mission in life. Everyone must carry out a concrete assignment that demands fulfillment. In the face of the book's heavy themes, it's tempting to feel overwhelmed. Yet Frankl leaves us with a sense of hope. He writes, "So live as if you were living already for the second time, and as if you had acted the first time as wrongly as you were about to act. Now, this is a clarion call to live fully, to seek meaning, and to embrace every moment of our existence." One might question, amidst the strife and adversity that life sometimes thrusts upon us, what then is the source of this intrinsic meaning? Dr. Frankl offers an insight that is as profound as it is simple. Meaning can be found in every moment of living. Life never ceases to have meaning, even in suffering and death. Drawing upon his experiences, Frankl reminds us that even when confronted with the seemingly insurmountable, individuals often found solace in love, art, nature, and even simple acts of kindness. He recounts observing a fellow inmate lost in a beautiful sunset, or another finding strength by recalling memories of loved ones. Frankl himself found solace in the imagined conversations he held with his wife, demonstrating that love, in its purest form, transcends even the barriers of life and death. This brings to the forefront another salient insight. Meaning is not always grand or monumental. It can be found in the smallest gestures, in daily routines, and even in the mundane. It's about perspective. Frankl suggests that by facing our challenges with courage, by finding significance in our sufferings, and by committing to something or someone beyond ourselves, we can live a life rich in meaning. Furthermore, man's search for meaning dispels the notion that seeking happiness can lead to a fulfilling life. Instead, Frankl posits that it's by pursuing meaning that we inadvertently find true contentment. Don't aim at success. The more you aim at it and make it a target, the more you are going to miss it. This profound thought serves as a reminder that purpose and significance often arrive not when we are looking for them, but when we are genuinely engaged in life. Another novel insight Frankl offers is the concept of existential vacuum. In our modern, affluent societies, many are grappling with a sense of emptiness and a lack of purpose. This void, according to Frankl, is a result of an overabundance of leisure and a lack of challenge. It underscores the paradox that even in comfort, or perhaps because of it, one can feel devoid of meaning. In our contemporary world, filled with distractions, there's an ever-growing urgency to pause and reflect on Frankl's teachings. The technological marvels that connect us more than ever also have the paradoxical effect of sometimes making us feel isolated and devoid of genuine human interaction. But Frankl's work serves as a beacon, emphasizing that we must engage deeply with life, actively seeking out those meaningful connections and endeavors that enrich our souls. To sum it up, Man's Search for Meaning isn't just a book. It's an invitation to step back, reflect, and then move forward with a renewed purpose. It's a call to recognize that even in the face of unfathomable adversity, the human spirit can find meaning. In the face of immense suffering, Frankl offers another profound insight. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. This is a testament to the incredible power of human agency. Even when everything is stripped away from us, we still retain the ability to choose our attitude, our reactions, and our perspectives. One of the most remarkable lessons from Frankl's observations is the incredible diversity of ways individuals seek and find meaning. While some found solace in art, others found it in work, and still others in simple acts of kindness or the memories of loved ones. This underlines the idea that there isn't a universal prescription for meaning. Each one of us has to embark on our own personal journey to discover it. In today's fast-paced world, where the pursuit of materialism often overshadows the quest for deeper fulfillment, Frankl's wisdom serves as a timeless reminder of the importance of introspection. The more we chase external markers of success and happiness, the further we may drift from the essence of a meaningful life. It's crucial to mention that while Frankl emphasizes finding meaning even in suffering, he doesn't glorify pain. Instead, he encourages us to harness it, to use it as a platform for growth and understanding. There's a difference between seeking out suffering and finding meaning when faced with it. As Frankl mentions, suffering is not necessary to find meaning. Only that meaning is possible in spite of suffering. Furthermore, man's search for meaning implicitly challenges us to be more compassionate, to recognize that every individual is on their own journey, grappling with their own set of challenges, seeking their own unique meaning. Frankl's experiences teach us to value our shared humanity and interconnectedness. And as we continue our lives in this rapidly evolving world, Frankl's insights pose some critical questions to each one of us. What do we truly value? What gives our life purpose? And most importantly, are we living in a manner that reflects these values? In conclusion, while Dr. Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning, is rooted in the horrors of the Holocaust, its messages are universal, transcending time and circumstance. It serves as a compass, guiding us towards a life of deeper understanding, compassion, and purpose. Let us remember, reflect, and respond to life's challenges with a renewed sense of purpose and a commitment to finding and nurturing the meaning in our lives. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of one of the most profound works of the 20th century.